Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. In this presentation, we will discuss the diagnostic trouble code DTC B2627-96, which relates to a failure in the front right center sensor of the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. This code indicates that the parking and backup sensor control unit detected an issue with the sensor. The proper functioning of this sensor is critical for parking assistance and safety, since it helps the vehicle detect obstacles while maneuvering. In this guide, we will explore the error description, possible causes, symptoms, and detailed troubleshooting steps to guide you through diagnosing and resolving the issue effectively. Understanding each component and its location is vital for a successful repair, ensuring that the vehicle operates safely and correctly. The DTC B2627-96 is associated with the front right center sensor, which plays an essential role in the parking and backup sensor system of the Honda Accord. This sensor is strategically located at the front passenger side of the vehicle, typically integrated into the bumper assembly. Its primary function is to monitor the distance between the vehicle and nearby obstacles while parking. If the sensor's attenuation value falls below a predetermined threshold, the parking and backup sensor control unit identifies an abnormality, triggering the DTC. The control unit collects data from the sensor to assess its performance. Any failure to meet expected values leads to a recorded trouble code, indicating that immediate attention is required. There are several possible causes for the DTC B2627-96. First, physical damage to the front right center sensor could result from impacts or debris, impairing its functionality. Second, wiring issues such as frayed wires, poor connections, or corrosion can lead to disrupted signals between the sensor and the parking and backup sensor control unit. These wiring problems often stem from environmental exposure or wear over time. Additionally, a malfunction in the control unit itself may occur, potentially due to software errors or internal failures, resulting in inaccurate sensor readings. Each of these potential issues must be thoroughly investigated during the troubleshooting process to ensure a comprehensive diagnosis. Users may experience several symptoms associated with DTC B2627-96. One significant indicator is inaccurate distance readings when attempting to park, leading to difficulties in assessing the clearance between the vehicle and obstacles. Furthermore, the dashboard warning lights may illuminate, alerting the driver to a malfunction in the parking sensor system. Another common symptom is a noticeable decrease in the effectiveness of parking assistance features, which can cause anxiety or safety concerns during maneuvers. Additionally, the system may fail to activate or give improper audible alerts, signaling the need for inspection and repair. Understanding these symptoms will help gather relevant information during troubleshooting. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B2627-96 involves turning the vehicle to the on mode. This action activates the onboard electronics and allows the parking and backup sensor control unit to initialize properly. Once the ignition is in the on position, it is crucial to observe the system's response. Watch for any abnormal behavior, which might provide initial clues about the sensor's malfunction. Additionally, check for any stored DTCs that may indicate further issues within the system. This preliminary assessment will help ensure that the subsequent steps are based on accurate information, setting the stage for effective further diagnostics. The next step in our troubleshooting guide for DTC B2627-96 is to inspect the front right center sensor meticulously. Start by assessing the sensor for any visible physical damage, such as cracks or dents. Any damage could significantly impair sensor functionality, and should be addressed immediately. Next, ensure that the sensor is correctly aligned with the vehicle and not obstructed by any foreign objects that could hinder its operation. Misalignment can lead to inaccurate readings, falsely triggering the DTC. A thorough visual inspection can often reveal common issues that warrant further investigation or component replacement. The third step involves checking the wiring and connections associated with the front right center sensor. Inspect the wiring harness for signs of fraying, damage, or corrosion, as these issues can interfere with the electrical signals necessary for the sensor's operation. Look closely at the connectors to ensure they are securely attached and free of dirt or moisture, which can lead to poor connections. It is also helpful to test the continuity of the wires leading to the sensor using a multimeter, confirming that electrical signals can flow without obstructions. This step is critical, as resolving wiring issues can often help eliminate the DTC and restore proper sensor function. In the fourth step of troubleshooting DTC B2627-96, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to clear the DTC from the vehicle's memory. This action resets the system, allowing for a fresh assessment of the sensor's performance. Following the clearing of the code, it's essential to conduct a test drive to evaluate the effectiveness of the repairs or adjustments made. During the test drive, pay close attention to any abnormal behavior from the parking and backup sensor functions. After the drive, monitor the system for any reoccurrence of the DTC. If the issue persists, further investigation may be required to identify underlying problems that need resolution. The final repair verification step is critical for ensuring the effectiveness of the troubleshooting process for DTC B2627-96. Begin by confirming that all necessary repairs or replacements, particularly for the front right center sensor and its wiring, have been thoroughly completed. Next, recheck the overall functionality of the parking and backup sensor system to ensure it operates as intended. It's also imperative to run another diagnostic scan to ensure that no new DTCs have emerged after the repairs. This final verification helps guarantee that the vehicle is safe for operation and that the underlying issue has been resolved effectively. In order to prevent future occurrences of DTC B2627-96, implementing a routine preventive maintenance schedule is advisable. Regular inspections of the front right center sensor and its wiring can help detect any emerging issues before they escalate into critical failures. Additionally, keeping the sensor area clear of dirt, debris, and ice ensures optimal performance. Performing periodic checks on the wiring and connections also aids in identifying fraying or corrosion, which can compromise the sensor's functionality. By maintaining these habits, vehicle owners can significantly enhance the longevity and reliability of the parking sensor system. In summary, understanding the role of the front right center sensor is crucial for effective troubleshooting of DTC B2627-96. Throughout this guide, we have outlined detailed steps for diagnosing and resolving issues related to the parking and backup sensor control unit. By addressing the potential causes and recognizing the symptoms, technicians can act swiftly to restore proper functionality. Moreover, the inclusion of preventive maintenance techniques ensures ongoing sensor reliability, reducing the chances of reoccurring DTC. Keeping abreast of these guidelines not only enhances safety, but also contributes to the overall vehicle performance of the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. Always remember that timely intervention can save both time and resources in vehicle maintenance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.